a couple of tips and tricks that I think are important to be aware of when you're using G-NAF Core. So the first one that I wanted to cover off is the concept of an alias versus a principal address. So you can remember how we were talking about the duplicates, where we have one location being described by many different addresses. The alias principal concept is our way of identifying this sort of relationship. So an alias address is simply just an address which refers to the same physical location as another address, which is the principal address. So in the two examples, which you've seen a couple of times now, one of these addresses, so say 47 Smith Street, will be marked as the principal alias, and then the 47 to 49 Smith Street will be marked as the alias address. We also see aliases coming up in a couple of other scenarios. So if we look at the diagram in the middle of the page, this is an area in Queensland, and all of those green dots are addresses that are sitting in the property centroid of the parcel. And what you can see is all of those addresses with a blue ring around it where there is an alias address also along with the principal address. And in this case, you can see the reason why this is happening is because all of those addresses sit on the corner of two streets. And so there's one address which is using road name A to describe it, and then there's a second address using road name B. So we see that occurring in some states and territories. And we also have a second example here, which is an example from Canberra in the ACT. And in this case, there's a cafe shopping area, which is colloquially known as Monica, but the official gazetted suburb name is Griffith. And so for a couple of locations in this area, you'll see Monica and Griffith being used interchangeably for the suburb name.